Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
Oh, we get a new class, the Heavy Cargo Javelin. Well, it's like at least the small one, which I'm fine with. I like those. All right, let's get to cut.
Cutter.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you, I'm mighty impressed by you. Remind me of me when I started, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Had big dreams of hitting the rails back then. Bought myself one of them classic armadillo rigs. Named the old girl Beulah, after my mother. Told you about my bad revive a while back. Another case of me and technology not getting on, I guess. Bottom line is, this body just ain't fit for flying no more. So, I want to give Beulah to you, Cutter. Now, she ain't in the best of shape, but she'll do good by you. Hell, even a few places around the village that'll fit her out for gate travel, if you're so inclined. Anyway, that's it. She'll do more for you than me now. I'm just happy she's gonna be with somebody that truly appreciates her. Weaver out.
Thanks, Weaver. Fuck. Yeah, now that I know what happens when these get too low, no, everything getting fixed. Can we upgrade anything? Okay, we can do a suit upgrade and audio synth. You know what? Yeah, let's get it. I'll worry about that later. We don't need to worry about O2 capacity because I'm playing on system scanner. Want it real bad. I don't care about the range on that. What can we do here? Oh. That's the... yes. You know what? Let's just grab the range. We can afford it. Let's get it. All right. Let's pick a new ship to cut. Anyway, how y'all doing? I am just vibing. Well, that's the only one. Ooh. Tomorrow we're gonna go see Smudge and Susan and Jack, and I'm very excited. And yeah,
Morning, crew. Let's hit them salvage goals.
Hey, Weaver, do you know when this administrator gets here?
Remember, no need to worry. Should be here any day now.
Thanks.
Everything okay, Kai?
Yeah. Just nervous, you know, I just really can't lose this job.
Whoa, slow down there, Kai.
They always let go of the screw-ups first, right?
Kai.
Just work careful, avoid any major accidents, and you'll be gold.
Yeah. I just need to keep my head down.
Kai's a big dweeb. Anyway, yeah, let's get to cut. Yeah, we get to see the family tomorrow, and I'm happy. I get to see the baby and the boy and Susan. And it's been like a month since we've seen them, so 2 months maybe. Time is weird, and I don't understand it anymore. I'm fairly certain it's made up. I don't actually believe people that talk about how time is real, but enough people do that either it's either a mass hallucination, I'm being Truman Showed, or something else. I don't know. Alright, let's... Come on. Oh, that's so much better having the charge again. It's weak, but I'm fine with that. It's better than nothing.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I was gonna say, that I know is... Alright, and then this one, and then we just got one more piece, and the ion ring's already gone.
Credits transferred.
That may be the fastest I've done an ion ring. I, again, don't really have a topic for today or anything. This is just going to be a vibe. Oh, I'm not going to be doing another CNC for it because, honestly, CNC ruined Cozy Grove for me. That just goes right along with my just Let's Plays kind of ruin games for me sometimes. But Cozy Grove just had a massive update yesterday. Oh, I forgot to decompress before cutting that shit. Well, luckily I didn't need to, it seems. Thank fuck. This was at least closed, so that's okay. But yeah, they had a big ol' update, added in another seasonal event. I have not played since the CNC series because I'm forcing myself to do everything in one day, every day for a month, burned me out. That's kind of where all of this started in terms of me not liking full playthroughs as much anymore, because I really loved that game and really hated playing it by the time I was done with that CNC. This is way more just...
Account credit applied.
This is my relaxation game anyway, so talking into a microphone during it is no big deal, because, like, I literally play this game when I need to, like, clear my head and chill out. And I play the much more complex versions of ships, which is actually part of the reason why I make mistakes on this, because I always assume that some of the hazards aren't here.
Salvage secured. Credit
Or I
deposited.
treat them in a way that is different than these ones are built, because they don't have the same things. But yeah, I'm gonna probably at least take a look at the new event. I'll probably record that tonight with Sam, or tomorrow. Well, no, we can't do that tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. Oh yeah, no stream tonight. / today. Just because we're not home, and I, until yesterday, thought that was happening. Tomorrow for y'all, Sunday for me. Well, either way, Sunday for y'all. But yeah, I didn't realize. I thought we were going over there Sunday, not Saturday. So
Account credit applied.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, it'll be a good time though. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody, and
Credits transferred.
I miss that house a lot, and I cannot wait to move back there. Go on. I want to buy a house there one day. They're expensive as fuck, but
Processing valuable object.
I want to buy one there one day. They're not like super nice houses or anything, but they're in the maybe what is a literally
pressure levels
perfect area. Like it's within walking distance of... Wait, where the fuck? Oh, okay. So this is all good. It's within walking distance of International District. It's within walking distance of a shit ton of places, and my walking distance, not a, like, functional person's walking distance. Not a able-bodied person's. It's within mine, like, I walked down to the grocery store multiple times after getting injured and stuff, and it wasn't really a big deal. The one time that pissed me off, so there's a line of grocery stores out here, and when I moved out here, I thought they were like the Aldi's or like the, you know, like the lower, like the places that have just generic, I guess Aldi's has name brand too, but like a place that just has like generic overstock food, that kind of place. It's called QFC, Quality Food Service, or Quality Food Center or whatever. And I genuinely thought that it was just one of those, and it's not. It's a fucking Kroger. It's literally owned by Kroger. I didn't know that when I first moved out here and stuff. Back in, I saw my first one in 2012 when I moved out here. They're mainly what I thought. The reason I thought it's because I'd only ever seen it in the shitty neighborhood I lived in, and it was as fucked up as a Piggly Wiggly back home. Man, Piggly Wiggly doesn't exist anymore. Y'all kids don't know about Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly was disgusting. The worst grocery stores ever. I spent so much time in them. But yeah, I thought it was like that. But nah, it was a normal fucking store. The one near me sucked though. But yeah, we ordered the one we were living next to. Sorry, I got on a little bit of a tangent there, as always. The one we were living within walking distance of back in Seattle proper, we walked down there. It was about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile maybe. It was one of those, I could do this in a day, and then I won't be able to do this for another like week or two, kind of things. But we got down there expecting like every other store in the universe at this point. Like every store in the city, even mom and pop shops, have fucking like, you know, the brain, like phone payment, you know, like Apple Pay, Google Pay, all that kind of shit. This store doesn't, and apparently the entire chain doesn't, which is wild to me, because we walked all the way down there and nope, couldn't buy our groceries. Because I'd forgotten my wallet at home, and we were like halfway there, and I was like, oh shit, my wallet. And we were like, it's fine. They'll have like Google Pay or any kind of NFC payment, you know? Nope. Not at all. Which I still, like, even the cashier was like, I don't know why we don't have it. It's fucked. But yeah, that was fun, and that was the last time we walked down there, was when that happened, because I forget my fucking wallet constantly. The moon looks more fucked up than it used to. Like, not in the game, but just like, it looks more fucked up here than it does in life. I don't know if that's because we're seeing a different side of the moon than we normally would see, or what. Well, actually, wait, if we're seeing Earth there... Yeah, no, we're probably seeing, like, a side of the moon that we normally don't see from Earth. That's funny. Anyway, sorry. Let's keep cutting any points left. Okay, it looks like there's some back here. But outside, and that's okay. Alright, we'll just start moving stuff into the, ye old thing. Oh, did I miss one of the ion ring parts? I did. Just making sure I get everything in there. This one I can just do by hand. Actually, most of these I think I can. But the tethers just make things so easy. Oh, this one, I ain't doing that by hand. That's getting drug in here by a tether as well.
Valuable object processed.
No, what?
Credits deposited.
Alright, let's go buy more tethers. Let's not waste it. Let's use all of them. Save that. Didn't waste it. Fix it does not waste.
Credits transferred.
Wrong game, but I don't care. I was thinking about Satisfactory again today, because it's Friday, not Saturday for me. Today they had a full breakdown of what the train situation is going to be in Update 5, and oh god, I'm terrified. I don't know what to do. I'm too dumb for trains. I can't do it. Oh, that's rolling the entire fucking ship. That one tether is moving the entire fucking ship. Oh my god. Well, that's a might bit horrifying to how powerful those tethers are. You know, we'll do the rest by hand until we need to go grab fuel, because we're close. We're close to needing it, but not close enough yet.
Warning. Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
These were worth a lot, weren't they?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, those were worth almost 100,000, so absolutely worth doing.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Oh yeah, to
applied.
get this whole thing in, we're gonna have to cut it anyway. And we still have to get the interior out, so let's just go for fuel and tethers. We can finish all that up. I can never remember which direction the light is. And I'm trying to figure out which game has the light on the right on the D-pad, because that's what I keep going for. And I keep trying to figure out why. This is so much faster than the bullshit I was doing before. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but it wasn't anything good. Why have I not been doing this? This is the ultimate form. Oh, speaking of the ultimate form. So, I'm now okay, so there's two movies. Okay, I do have to talk about. There's two movies I'm actually interested in. Dragon Ball Superhero and that new Resident Evil movie actually looks kinda good. We have a Latinx Leon. We have accurate okay, so I watched that trailer. They got the Spencer Mansion extremely right, which is weird, because they've never gotten the Spencer Mansion right. They got the right number of steps. Like, I was hanging out with Sam last night, and we were vibing, and I had consumed Vibe, and that trailer popped up in my recommendation. I was like, wait, what the fuck? They're making another... Is this another W.S. Anderson fucking... goddamn Mila Jovovich vehicle? Like, what the fuck is going on? No. Or at least Mila Jovovich is in it. I don't know if fucking Anderson is directing it. I don't care, but it looks like they got the number of steps in the Spencer Mansion's entryway right. Some of the little details were off, but like, they were so minor it didn't matter, but like, they got everything kind of right, and it looks like they're mashing RE1 and RE2's story together, which sounds like it might be bad, but until you think about how short those fucking games are. Like, those games are not long if you know what you're doing. And, like, I was talking about this with Sam, if you took out, you know, a player needing to figure out the puzzles in those games, if you took out all of the, like, extraneous bullshit that is, you know, path pathfinding and everything else in a video game. Those games aren't long, and those stories you could easily mash those stories down to about 70 minutes apiece. Like, no problem. And then all you'd have to do is trim out about 20 minutes to make a 2-hour movie. And you have yourself what could possibly be a pretty fucking good RE1, RE2 type movie with what looks like a pretty good cast. I didn't see Barry anywhere, which worries me, but it shows all 4 of them in the entryway of the Spencer Mansion, so maybe just that cast member hasn't been shown off yet, but like, I like, there's a scene where it shows the entryway and like just the tops of people's heads, and I immediately was like, that's gotta be this, like they're in the same positions that they walk in the cutscene and stuff. Which, yo, if they can make an accurate Resident Evil movie, doesn't need to be the game's cutscenes just done in live action, but like, they cared enough to get the turnaround zombie in there. Like, there is a dude who is a cast member who is just the turnaround zombie. And also, it looks like he's in a lab coat, which would imply that he's one of the zombies from the lab underneath the mansion, which is a nice little touch because, like, you would think that there would have been some people who tried to get out through the mansion or something and just didn't. Stuff like that. Yeah, I don't hate what I saw. Like, I was actually really interested in it. And then, Dragon Ball Superhero.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Bro, like, somebody on Twitter pointed out, and I found the frame too. Broly and Goku are training on Beerus' planet. Which means that they are not abandoning the Broly story. Like, that is going to be a canon thing going forward. I mean, I know it is, they have that 2-grade spread in the manga and everything, but I really wasn't sure if they were going to continue that. But it looks like Broly will be canonically around going forward, which, I wonder how they're going to do some stuff, like, not anything that how are they gonna animate the next arcs in Super, is my question. Because Broly existing kind of negates the problems of both the most recent arc and the current arc, because...
Account credit applied.
Well, no, maybe not the current arc, which... update in 12 days. Dope. Maybe it won't. Maybe it wouldn't trivialize the current arc, but I wonder how they're gonna do that, because Broly seems to at least be canon to the anime, which is so I'm not gonna talk about like actual story differences and stuff. I'm just going to give a broad statement about the difference between the anime and a manga. For Super specifically, because it's not like other shows a lot of the time, because they're being done simultaneously by 2 different sets of people. Like, Toryotaro is the one handling the manga, but he's just the artist. Toriyama's still writing it with him.
Salvage secured.
So, like, that's the more quote-unquote canon version, because Toei is just looking at the outline done up by Toriyama and saying, okay, we'll make our own version, basically. And is that looks like fucking Pat, formerly of Super Best Friends. Anyway. So basically, they're just kind of going like, yeah, no, we're doing this. And Toriyama's like, okay, we're gonna do this. And so, like, a couple of the arcs are extremely different. I actually think that the animated version of the Tournament of Power is like way worse than the manga version, but I still like some of the extra stuff that the animated version threw in for previous parts, and some of like the filler stuff was actually kind of funny. But yeah, like it's really interesting to watch this production. Like if you read along with the manga and then are watching the episodes as they air, and you're like trying to line up where certain things are, and it's like nearly impossible because they just are very like one difference is they have a whole scene where Jiren and Roshi fight, and it turns out that Roshi has what the fuck? Oh, wait, you can take the posters? Oh, fuck me. I didn't know you could take the posters. Shit. But they have Roshi and fucking Jiren fight at one point, and it's shown that Jiren has, or that Roshi has latent ultra instinct fighting Jiren. That is never touched on, ever. They never come within like 100 feet of each other in the manga. So, like, there's just major differences like that where it's like, oh, wait, that's like a major character difference between the two. And it feels more poignant for, like, obviously Roshi has issues as a character, but it feels like way more real for Roshi to have latent ultra instinct just because he's been fighting for a couple hundred years, so his body's just kind of has it naturally. Over, like, Goku, who had to get it via Deus Ex Machina, you know? Like, that kind of stuff is, I find the differences interesting.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
But yeah, it's weird to think that, like, we're gonna be getting another... Please don't be... Okay, thank God. We're gonna be getting another... Oh, the door's worth 311 credits. Fuck it. Goodbye, door. It's gonna get destroyed either way. It's just weird to think we're gonna get another Super movie before we get another season of Super, which I remember when they finished up the Tournament of Power arc, they kind of said that Super was going to go on to the back burner for some other stuff, which at that point seemed like the worst timing. I don't understand. Like, a lot of the time I get business decisions because while I do 100% believe, like, that capitalism is a fucking poison and I despise it with all of my being, I also am not naive enough to think that we don't live in a capitalist world, and I'm also not naive enough to think that it will change within my lifetime. There's decades of battle ahead before this shit gets better. Sorry, that's just what's gonna happen, because even our progressives fucking suck and become the thing that they constantly hate. I'm looking at you, AOC. But I can typically get business decisions, but I never understood them, like, announcing after Broly came out, and it was the largest until, you know, a couple years later, fucking, Demon Hunter, or is it Demon Hunter? This is the fucking show with the kid in the green and the sword, and he's got a good sniffer. Is that Demon Hunter? I still haven't read it, or watched it, or anything with it yet.
Credits deposited.
Demon Slayer is what it's called. Jesus. I'm old, okay? You can't get mad at me for not knowing things about popular current things. I'm old, I'm a boomer now. A fucking millennial. I'm a fucking 32-year-old millennial, goddammit. I'm not a boomer, but my brain acts like it is. But yeah, like, until Demon Slayer came out and dethroned it, Broly was the most successful anime movie ever, like in the box office. And they, right after that, announced that they were putting Dragon Ball animation on the back burner for, like, the foreseeable future. Like, it was going on basically a permanent hiatus. And it's like, what? You have the most popular anime movie of all time, a series that did relatively well. Like, Super isn't perfect by any means, but it's no GT. And it's still not as bad. Like, it's not great, but it's also, I would still watch, like, anything in Super more than the fucking Boo Saga. The only good that came out of the Boo Saga was Boo and Hercule. Like, Boo Saga was terrible. And I don't, like, truly hate the Boo Saga. I think it's fun, but it's not good. But, like, the fact that they would just be like, we have did decently well in terms of reception, and did excessively well in terms of, like, watch numbers. Anime, they had Super, did super fucking well. And then they were just like, and they have the most successful movie of all time. They're like, nah, we're done. We're gonna go work on other stuff. It's like, I get it, and I'm fine with that, but that's not like an artistic decision. That's a business decision, and it seems like the wrong one. And I've never understood that, and now I guess they're bringing it back to just movies for the time being, which, if they try to do a Moro arc movie, that would be the worst thing in the world. That would be so truncated and fucked and not give some of the best character writing they've ever had in Dragon Ball with Vegeta. Like, okay, I know I am rambling on about this, but look, I've grown up with fucking Dragon Ball. I understood how the problems with it before half the people watching this probably were old enough to comprehend what the show was. Like, I started watching that show when I was, I believe, 5, because it was airing at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. I can't remember if it was, might have been 6, and the other Sailor Moon was airing at 6:30 on the local Fox channel on Saturday mornings. And I'm talking Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. I'm talking about Dragon fucking Ball was airing at, it was probably 6 a.m. and then Sailor Moon aired right after it. And that was when it was originally airing in the US. Like, I was there for it. I understand the problems with it. I understand Roshi's issues. I understand the writing issues with Dragon Ball. But it is still an important part of me growing up, and I still enjoy it for what it is today. So that is why I am talking about this. I understand. I'm only saying this because I love you, Viv, but every single time we fucking talk about Dragon Ball, you talk about how problematic it is, but then can proceed to talk about Dragon Ball. Like, we get it. We don't have to put a disclaimer in front of a thing every single time we have a discussion. Except, no, we kind of do now on the internet, because if you don't disclose and disclaim every single thing about everything that you feel, think, know, and have and are, then you will be attacked relentlessly until you do. Ignore me, I'm still pissed off for a friend who just had to deal with some shit from fucking stupid assholes who decided to ruin their good times. Anyway, but yeah, like, Dragon Ball's fun. I like Dragon Ball a lot, and it's stupid big punchmans with big punch bugs sometimes. But some of the stuff they showed off with that movie looks kind of sick as fuck. It looks like it's going to be more lighthearted, like kind of like Yosan Goku and his friends return, which I'm fine with. Like, we just had Broly. We just had the movie that is just a gorgeously animated fight. Like, I'm fine with it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
But it's real fun. Whoa, that was weird.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh. Wasn't expecting that, Jesus. Oh, I'm in the furnace. Hey, I have a question. Can we make it so that that doesn't happen anymore? Can we make it so that, like, when I try to pull myself forward, it doesn't raise me up for some fucking reason? Anyway, hey, we didn't die. Good.
Credits deposited.
But yeah, like, they showed Pan training. Pan, they're finally gonna let Pan do something instead of just be a damsel like all of GT. Hopefully. God, I hope they don't fuck this up. Don't make Pan nothing. Please let Pan live. She deserves this. After what you did to her in GT. She was a fucking plot device to make Goku stronger. You made Goku's granddaughter a fucking plot device. You almost fridged her twice. Yes, they almost fridged the little girl twice. Not that death means anything in Dragon Ball because, well, the titular namesake of Dragon Balls, but sometimes death is permanent. If you're like a bad guy or you're Goku for a few years. You know, we thought it was gonna stick for a little while. He wanted it to stick.
Caution.
But yeah.
Server supplies running low.
I know, shut up. I got it. We're definitely gonna hit 3 unless this thing gets drug in with it. It should start to look like it might, so I'm gonna maybe hop in there and start ripping stuff out.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Yeah, there's enough in here to warrant it. Let's dump this stuff out. But yeah, I like what I saw of both of those movies, and I don't really give a shit about movies. But I think once that Resident Evil... what's it fucking called? Like... Enter Raccoon City, or... it was something Raccoon City. Once that comes out, I will probably watch that when it's no longer in theaters, because it comes out next month? Later this month? I will watch it when it is no longer in a theater, because fuck ever going to a movie theater again. Why would anybody want to?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Nope, stay. Out the door, there we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits.
Is that everything I care about in here? These storage bins are actually worth a good chunk. So let's get them out of there too. Might be easier to just... Why does that sound like it's glitching? That's terrifying. Alright, these are going all to the furnace either way, so it doesn't really matter if we destroy them. They're gonna all get melted down.
Deposit accepted.
Alright, wait, no. Are you gonna go in there? Yes, okay, good. Alright, let's get those storage containers out and get this fucking thing out of here. Because these are actually worth a decent chunk, if I remember correctly, from when we destroyed them the other day. Oh,
Salvage deposit accepted.
it's only worth 5,000. I'm not even going to bother. Goodbye. You can go in there. You were supposed to be in there a while ago. What is that called anyway? It's just structure. All right. And then, is there anything left in you, or are we done already? Well, I say already, it's been 43 fucking minutes. Holy shit. I think we got everything out of here. That mat. Oh, wait. Nope. Gotta grab the bunny. And the rest of this doesn't matter. So, yeah. Cool. Let's send this thing into the furnace.
Material deposited.
Warning, no tethers remaining.
That's perfect, because I just finished. We're out of fuel and tethers. Please let this make it over there. If it doesn't, I'm fucked.
Credits awarded.
We have relatively minimal waste, too. I'm actually really happy about this. That tether might actually make it.
Tether account credited.
I can't imagine doing this with a time limit and having to do 15 minutes per thing. That just doesn't sound fun, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we almost missed one power cell. Alright, we're gonna need some tethers real quick and then we're done. That's not what I wanted, but sure. Tethers, because we're gonna need fuel for the next fucking day anyway, so. Oh yeah, and as for yesterday, yeah, I do still want to do some LPs, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I now have the full DLC edition of Sinking City, so maybe we'll get back to that. We'll see. I don't think I want to stream it, though. I think I want to do it myself at my own pace, and then maybe I will... Huh. Okay, how's this for a compromise? I will do LPs, but they will not be... They will not start uploading until I have the entire game done, edited, and rendered out. How about that? That would also give a massive chunk of time to patrons. Like, you guys would get the whole thing possibly months early sometimes, depending on... Because I'll still upload it to Patreon and stuff, whether I finish it or not. Oh wow, that actually destroyed more than I thought it was going to. Those bins were worth a lot. But yeah, I'll figure that out. But yeah, so I think that's a good compromise. So I'm going to... Ooh, the atmosphere regulator. Oops. Whatever. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think I'm going to start on that. So whenever the Sinking City starts up, that means that I have completed the game. And the entire thing is like done, not just raw video unedited. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do indie bins, a bit of CNCs and stuff like that until the next LP starts. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you.